In a revealing moment during his 2016 interview with Howard Stern, Usher recalls his unique experiences of living with Diddy at just 13 years old. He vividly describes the curious things he observed while immersing himself in the fast-paced lifestyle of one of the music industry's biggest icons. Usher expresses how he was both fascinated and influenced by the world around him during that transformative year. He reflects on the memorable moments that shaped his youth and paved the way for his future career in music. Usher fondly recalls the lessons learned and the invaluable experience. Usher reflects on his visit, expressing, "I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it," while admitting that he found it difficult to fully comprehend the wildness of what he observed.
After being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, and I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? We was fighting.
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks.
Looks like those rumors about Meek and Diddy were true after all. A leaked audio clip just emerged, painting a picture of Meek in a, let's say, very desperate situation, screaming for his life, while Diddy allegedly, clapped his cheeks. And we all know even the most hidden things on the internet will surface. Meek and Diddy already had a weird chemistry. Do you remember when Meek was exposed for being P. Diddy's little toy boy, his little twink, just a few weeks ago? Of course, Meek denied all allegations and played the tough guy. Meek even started threatening people who were talking about this issue. Pretty clear he had something to hide, right? Well, to hide, up until now. It didn't take long before people started digging for proof, and proof we got, more than we could even imagine. Not only is there this disturbing audio, but there is a lot more. They even found some things that not even Meek can deny. Apart from the audio of him getting pounded by P. Diddy, we all remember an old song where he admitted to getting freaky with Diddy, right? Sit tight, folks. We've got a lot to talk about. So, Diddy's ex-bodyguard dropped a massive bomb by leaking an audio tape of Meek getting pounded by Diddy. What? Yes, you heard that right. Apparently this happened during one of the so-called freak-off sessions Diddy had quite frequently. Now, why was this all of a sudden a major deal? Because Meek had already been exposed as Diddy's little twink and toy boy a couple of weeks earlier. He denied the claims, of course, but this tape was more than proof that there was definitely something going on. I mean, the audio. Instead, he said that these were just lies trying to emasculate him. But as we all heard, he was really bending over for Diddy, working those cheeks. But it wasn't just Meek. There is more. Music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Diddy just a couple of weeks ago for sexual assault. Not only did he accuse Diddy, but he also name-dropped other people in this lawsuit. One of these names are no one other than P. Diddy's own sons, Christian and Justin, but also the 30-year-old Young Miami and yes, even Usher. Apparently Justin and Miami were in cahoots with Diddy recruiting a bunch of girls, and Young Miami was supposedly in charge of serving these young girls to P. Diddy. Talking about an Epstein-like situation. But it wasn't just girls. Lil Rod also exposed Diddy for sleeping with different men in the industry. He used his power to offer these rappers the world. In exchange, he would give them everything they needed to succeed in the scene and Hollywood. And who was on top of his list? Correct, Meek Mill. But he wasn't the only man letting Diddy slide in for a couple of opportunities in the music industry. And right when you think he would deny these allegations, he confessed it to Lil Rod that he coerced Stevie J into one of his freak-off sessions. His reward? He would receive a Grammy for Producer of the Year. But this is when things get even more shocking. In the multi-dollar lawsuit he filed against Diddy, he also exposed Meek Mill and Usher as one of the guys that would often participate in these freak-off sessions. I mean, he didn't really name-drop them, but clearly hinted at Meek Mill and Usher in these statements. He gave very clear descriptions with very specific details about these men. He described one of the men as a male R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Guess who performed at the Super Bowl halftime show a couple of weeks ago? Right, Usher. But he was also talking about a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj between 2015 and 2017. No doubt that he is finger-pointing at Meek. But according to Rodney, this wasn't just a one-time thing. He claims that Usher and Diddy were hooking up multiple times and making out with the girls that Young Miami and Justin recruited for Diddy. Talking about a freak-off session, right? Rodney mentioned the time when they were all on Diddy's yacht during a party when he saw Usher and Meek messing with several girls. In the lawsuit, the statement was loud and clear. Rapper Meek on Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls and workers. During these drunk and messy nights, Diddy explicitly told him that he also had hooked up with Usher and Meek several times. The file also reports that, during the recording of the Love album Off the Grid, or Diddy's latest album, Jones was allegedly the victim of mobbing by Diddy, suffered harassment, witnessed drug use, and he would have been a victim of violence. Specifically, Diddy, the actor Cuba Gooding Jr., and Young Miami abused the producer. Part of the legal documentation that appeared online reads, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had relations with the rapper, R&B singer, and Stevie J. Now people were already disgusted by Diddy's behavior and actions, but now this new evidence surfaced. The bomb really exploded. But Meek immediately went online and started tweeting a bunch of things in a desperate attempt to deny the allegations. But well, I mean, if the tape is already out. But at least he tried. Every black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem gay. I change laws for our people. I donate millions. They are designed to destroy the image of black leaders. It can't work with me, though. You got to really F me, and I still will get bigger after death. This guy, not me, lol. I would trash any celebrity if they tried a wild move on me. No pics, literally go crazy on them. That is all. I'm from Philly, man. All my guys always watch me around this wild industry. But things didn't end there. He also got into a huge beef with DJ Academics. The reason? Academics was just reporting on the news, sharing all the information that was available. But Meek wasn't really happy with that, at least to say. But after hours on fuming on social media, he finally addressed these allegations and stated, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming lol." Following this incident, people took a step back for a period. It became evident that Meek was teetering on the brink of a mental breakdown, and nobody wanted to see him spiral further. However, the quiet didn't last long. It was reignited when a former bodyguard of Diddy leaked an audio recording of Meek allegedly being assaulted by Diddy. The revelation shook me to my core upon my initial listen. Not only were the voices on the recording unmistakably Meek and Diddy, but the sounds were deeply unsettling. Meek's screams echoed with a sense of genuine agony, while Diddy's actions seemed unrelenting. I cannot share the full audio due to its disturbing nature, but I'll play a snippet. Brace yourselves, as it's incredibly distressing and sensitive. The ex-bodyguard behind the recorded and leaked audio took it a step further by creating a detailed video recounting the events leading up to its release. According to him, it all transpired during one of Diddy's wild parties. He described how he found himself positioned near the door, compelled to record what he was hearing because he was utterly stunned to witness Meek consenting to Diddy's actions. Allegedly, Diddy had orchestrated the scene by spiking everyone's drinks, ensuring they were too inebriated to comprehend their surroundings. However, the ex-bodyguard refrained from partaking, leaving him sober enough to observe the disturbing encounter between Diddy and Meek.
I don't drink, so I was playing that like I don't drink. I smoke. Like I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that.
Do you remember the video of Meek that was released a couple of weeks ago when he was being recorded in the pool? Well, it seems like he was trying to eat off some pain while Diddy recorded him calling Meek daddy. He was nothing but positive about Meek, saying that he was putting in all the work and that he was going to make it. I don't know about you, but it seems like this video wasn't taken long after the incident in the bedroom between him and Diddy. What do you guys think? Meek was discovered following a Twitter account that exclusively shared videos of black men engaging in intimate activities. Whether he sought inspiration for new techniques with Diddy remains uncertain. However, upon being exposed, Meek immediately unfollowed the account, attempting to brush off the revelation. As if these revelations weren't damning enough, an old song by Meek surfaced online, where he seemingly confesses to compromising himself with Diddy to advance his career in Hollywood. The song chronicles his pursuit of dreams in Tinseltown, only to circle back and seek forgiveness for his actions with Diddy. I mean, listen yourself.
I hope they forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Real street nigga forever. I'm the king of Philly.
It's really sad to see how Diddy took advantage of Meek for so long. Meek felt like he had to do whatever Diddy wanted in hopes of boosting his career, but it didn't work out that way. Now, Meek's career is in ruins. He's been dropped by his label, his last album bombed, and other rappers don't want anything to do with him after hearing about his relationship with Diddy. It's a mess. Now these allegations surfaced. The famous footage of Diddy and the 15-year-old Justin Bieber is highly unsettling. In the video, Justin Bieber's 48 Hours with Diddy, Diddy says, "We can't really disclose where we're hanging out or what we're doing, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream." You see Justin being very uncomfortable with Diddy. Recent viral videos featuring a teenage Justin Bieber have sparked speculation about why he seemingly distanced himself from Diddy. The video, now slammed as extremely disturbing and creepy, is making waves on social media. Fans of Justin are furious over how the teenage version of him was treated by Diddy. In the video, the coming home rapper can be seen approaching teen Justin Bieber, whose singing career had just taken off with sold-out arenas and a growing fan base. But this is another story for another video.
For the latest updates on trending events, make sure to hit that follow and subscribe button. Every click helps us bring you the stories that matter most each day. Thank you for being part of our journey.